that great Jackson 5 hit, I Want You Back, I want to talk a little bit about the making of that record. Motown had just moved out to LA from Detroit, and I believe that was the first group they recorded when they moved out there. And I was lucky enough to be called as one of the session players for the first two Jackson 5 albums. And so it was myself, Wilton Felder on bass, Gene Pello on drums, Joe Semple on keyboards, and Clarence McDonald also on keyboards. And Don Peake and David T. were the other two guitar players. And we cut quite a few hits. I'll Be There, ABC. I played the little fuzz thing on ABC. So we recorded that at the Sound Factory in Hollywood, kind of a small studio, but a lot of hits came out of there. That's where I also produced Seals and Crofts, Summer Breeze, and all of those things. So for the guitar players, we weren't allowed to play through our amplifiers when we were recording. We all had to plug straight into a direct box, which was a horrible way to record. But apparently that's the way they did it in Detroit as well. So we worked quite a bit on that particular tune, and I mean, I think the tune has been voted the greatest pop song ever by some, Rolling Stone and a lot of other things. I know it sold over 6 million copies. And it was the first thing we did. It was first record we recorded with the Jackson 5, and with most, were pretty much all the Motown artists. The artists were never there when we were recording their tracks. They would come in later and do their vocal. Fortunately, I had to go down and do an overdub later on, and that was the first time I got to see Michael Jackson. He was 11 years old, and he was doing the vocal on I Want You Back, out there screaming his head off. I'd never seen anything like it. Just absolutely fantastic. But I spent a lot of time on that intro, the bass line, which goes through the whole song and most of the song, and also once they had it figured out, they had Don Peake double the bass line on the guitar. And it sounded like this as we were working it up when we finally got it. Which they loved, but they said, no, it feels like it's starting and stopping too much. So I was sitting over there, I just started playing this. Songs in A flat, I just played the A flat octave. And they said, yeah, put that in, which it made it sound a bit better. So I played that all the way through the song, and so I did an instrumental version of that on one of my albums, and in case you missed it, I'll play it for you. I tried to incorporate all of the parts that the three guitar players were doing, and then as well play the melody. So I'll play that for you. you back.